Sometimes MotoGP isn't all about speed and adrenaline. Sometimes it's about riders going out of their way to make someone's day big. Smiles,
Happy birthday!
big hugs, and big hearts. These are some of MotoGP's sweetest moments shared between drivers and their fans. Starting with one that hits hard in the chest. Marc Marquez is just chilling under his umbrella, waiting for the session to start, when he notices something out of the corner of his eye. In a truly touching moment, Marc hops off his bike in an instant and decides to make this young fan's day. I swear, the kid's shaking with excitement. I know I would be. But if you think that's peak form from Marquez though, wait until you see the email he answered at Misano for a kid nicknamed Little Valentina. In typical Marc fashion, he says yes, and actually shows up at 7:30 on the dot. Good form.
Dai. Chi ha scritto quello?
No, tutti i giorni spero che piova perché, cioè, se piovi tu fai a me.
Put simply, it's absolutely beautiful to see. Something little Valentino would never ever forget. That should have warmed you up, but this will melt your heart. Meet Tumpy, another young superfan whose day became absolutely legendary in a single moment.
It was a throwback to last October when Marc Marquez crashed out of second place in our 2024 rain-hit Thai Grand Prix. On that occasion, well, it broke the heart of poor old Ratcharan. Step one.
Imagine being Marc for a second. Like, how could you see that footage and not want to dry those tears and turn that frown upside down?
Ratcharan step one. Marc Marquez, super fan. What a moment for the 10-year-old Thai fan who gets to sit on top of the race-winning factory Ducati.
Poor little guy only had to wait 12 months. That's a core memory unlocked right there. Next up, Jack Miller giving his biggest fan the surprise of their life. Now, from what I can gather, it's no secret around the paddock that this particular fan is a massive Jack Miller supporter.
Yeah, I first heard about him, I think back when I was 2014 on Moto3. Maverick showed me his page and it was already nuts then, and it's just escalated year by year.
So with that in mind, Jack and the team line up a proper ambush for the one and only Dios Miller house. After finding out that Sergio lives quite close to the track in Barcelona, Jack and the team decided to not only surprise him with some tickets to the GP, but surprise him with a visit in person.
Si puedes preguntar la contraseña.
Viva Miller!
He seemed utterly lost. Big thumbs up for sure. Looks like he had a lot of fun at the race though. I know I would have. From one planned ambush to another, let's see VR46's Fabio Di Gianantonio surprising two young superfans inside the paddock. Caden and Harvey have been Superbike fans all their life, and while their parents had obviously planned this special day out at Silverstone with signatures and a ton of photos, I don't think they were planning for this to happen.
Good. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
One for you. One for you, my friend.
Thank you.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I want you to see the practice in my garage later, okay?
Huh?
You wanna see the practice in my garage later?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wait you, huh? Okay?
Yeah.
Practice from the garage? Twist my arm. Yeah, I haven't got to tell you how lucky these boys are. What a memory that would be. Moving from a dream photobomb to the birthday wish no one in their right mind would ever be able to think of. This has to be up there as one of the all-time best birthday celebrations ever. A young MotoGP fan named Shema decides the best way to spend our 18th birthday is a weekend at the track. Fantastic choice in my books. After grabbing some selfies and behind-the-scenes look-ins, Shema sits down for a breather, only to lose her breath entirely.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good?
Yes.
Hey.
For me?
For me?
Yes.
Hey, it's your birthday and you make me presents.
This is for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. I know. Unforgettable.
You're not alone, girl. I think we'd all be shaken if we were in your shoes. Talk about a birthday you'll never forget. But presents don't always need to be big and grand. Sometimes it's a tiny gift that means everything. Watch what happens when Taka Nakagami hands over his gloves to a loving fan.
So now I'm going to give my special fans these gloves because they are waiting all day. Nakagami, please give the gloves. So I want to give these gloves for them.
Hello.
So thank you so much for waiting all day, and just want to give you gloves. Thank you so much.
I admire you so much. I'm really thankful for this. I came here with no expectations, and now I met him and I got his gloves, so I'm really happy. I can't be happier. This is the best day of my life.
Heartwarming, wholesome, happy days. What a man, Nakagami. But it seems like gloves aren't the only thing fans love to get from drivers. For some reason, knee sliders are a thing. Once again, well played, Mark, but it's not just him handing them out either.
Hey, boss. Next year when I come back, you have to have different shorts on.
I mean, seriously, look at the smiles on every face in that photo. That's Christmas come early right there. Enter Pedro Acosta in Jerez. No big announcement, no camera crew leading the way. Just one of the sport's coolest heads rocking up early and ambushing the fan zone with a grin.
Ya, sí.
¿Está encendido?
¡Canales! ¡Bienvenidos a Jerez!
¿Está aquí?
Venga. Salto,
¡Ole! ¡Bienvenidos a Jerez!
Once the hillside realizes who's there, phones are up. Gifts are being thrown around, a couple of signatures, a few selfies, a cheeky shush, like let's keep this our little secret. And he's gone before warm-up. If there was ever a time I wish I was out there in the cold instead of being rugged up on the sofa watching the race, that was it. What a surprise that would have been for all those fans. The unplanned ones hit different, they're the best. A regular Sunday flipped into a story for you to tell for years. But while Pedro's ninja moves were impressive, I don't think they compare with Mark and Danny's efforts at the Repsol service station back in 2014. Now the key to a good prank is making sure every possible angle is caught in 4K. So while the production team are busy setting up GoPros left, right and center, these boys were in the back getting their Repsol kit on before their shift started. And man oh man, what a shift it was.
Hola. ¿Cómo va la tarde?
No sé qué
¿Una barra pan?
Venga, sigue.
¿Está bien? Una barra pan. ¿Qué más? ¿Pero qué haces?
Perdón. Este ha sido un sorpresón. 30,95.
30 de 95. ¿Una barrita de pan para cenar o qué?
No, esto ya es demasiado, ¿sabes? No voy a dar la mano a los dos porque lo merecéis, ¿sabes?
Como mi primer día de trabajo y me quieren conocer.
I don't know about you, but if I was there, I'd be casually strolling in, reaching for a pasty and a coffee. I'd turn to the counter and everything would hit the floor. Absolute dream come true moment. I wish the riders would do more of this sort of stuff. Anyways, moving over to the Americas. Marquez took time to talk with a young fan in the crowd after the Cota sprint. It's such a tiny moment, but man oh man, does it hit you in the feels. Is someone chopping onions? As a bit of a come down from that beautiful moment, Alex Rins gives some of his fans a fantastic moment over in Silverstone that seems like somewhat of a reunion.
Hola, soy Natasha. Hola, soy Jacqueline. Hola, soy Ailén. Hola, soy Jessica. Somos 4 amigas que venimos de Buenos Aires. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias, todo muy bien.
Vimos que está el casco personalizado para
Sí.
Argentina.
Ay,
Sí, muy lindo, muy lindo. Vinimos en el 2018, habíamos entrado cuando estabas en Suzuki. Y nada, tuvimos la suerte de poder entrar, ver tu moto.
¿Ah,
sí.
Qué bueno.
En un momento te habíamos visto a vos en la carpita, estabas comiendo. Y después entraste al box un ratito ahí.
Muy bien.
Tenemos la foto, todo. Así que...
Estuvo muy bueno porque
sí.
fue una primera experiencia.
La primera vez.
Conocer el momento y...
Estábamos más jóvenes.
Bueno, me trajeron suerte, ¿qué hiciste? Aquí está.
¡Ay, la belleza! Ya te la estamos bendiciendo. Es una pulserita de agradecerte.
Vale, me voy a preparar.
I'd be grinning ear to ear if I was them. I think we all would. How's that for a casual conversation with a superstar? Moving on from a quiet chat at Silverstone, we head halfway around the world to a full fan journey in Thailand. And then in comes the man himself.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Grace. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was here to support you. I hope to see you win this race and this year. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
picture with your phone?
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Another super fan, another super story. Grace will never forget that moment. Fabio giving some time and encouragement to a young rider named Thomas Escobar. And I promise you, this is as wholesome as a fan interaction can get in any sport. Have a look.
Vente delante del box, ¿vale? Ok. Ah, aquí está, jefe. Placer.
Hey amigos, no me lo van a querer ver aquí. Acabo de ver a cortarlo y mira lo que me acaba de regalar.
And such class from Fabio Quartararo. What a man and what a gesture to little Tomas. Go Valentino Rossi surprised one of his biggest fans, 102-year-old Italica Grandona from Genova. After spending 3 weeks in hospital due to COVID, Italica Nonnellina Grandona walked out like a champ and received, of all things, a phone call from the doctor himself.
Hello? This is Valentino Rossi. Yes, the rider. I would like to express my congratulations. You are tougher than me. A true racer. If I had your energy, I would continue to compete for 20 more years. I'd like to invite you to a MotoGP race when the championship will restart so you can confess to me your secret.
Another fan will never forget his moment with Valentino.
I'm meeting my hero.
And you happy?
Yeah, very happy.
It's great, eh?
Yeah, it's my first race I've been to ever.
When did you start?
Yeah, I started when I was 7.
7. Because also me, I started the same.
Well,
And, I started with the go-kart when I was 7.
He looks like he's got potential. He should definitely become a racing driver one day. And with that, we wrap up our favorite MotoGP rider surprises. If you want to flip the mood and see some serious WTF moments, click here. And as always, thank you for watching.